Today I'm bringing you guys to try out Shanghai breakfasts. I've shortlisted a few already, and if along the way we find something else that is good to try, we'll also try them out. So let's go! Shanghai is a city of amazing and cheap street foods. I found most of these breakfast spots on Dumplings, an app that the locals use to discover what's happening around them. You can just go up to any street store to order these as they're pretty common, but I realized that the better rated ones on Dumplings do actually taste better. Let's start with the 4 heavenly kings of Shanghai breakfast, otherwise known as 四大金刚. These 4 items are 大饼, Util, Dou Jiang, and Tuan. So let's start with Util, something that we all Singaporeans are familiar with. But do you know how the Util or Gui actually came about? Legend has it that the brave General Yue Fei led many successful battles for Emperor Gaozong during the Southern Song dynasty. However, Gaozong had a scheming prime minister called Gui, who instigated the emperor to recall Yue Fei during a battle against the Jing dynasty. The emperor also foolishly believed Gui's malicious charges against Yue Fei and executed him. When this news reached the Pingling Baixing, they were enraged that their hero was killed. A pastry hawker in Hangzhou then put 2 dough sticks together and fried it in boiling oil, calling this creation Gui, aka deep fried Gui. So the 2 dough sticks actually represent Gui and his wife. Anyway, back to reality. Util is now a commonly found breakfast, which is often paired with soy milk, which is either sweet or savory. This is the salty soy milk, which is mixed with savory ingredients like soy sauce and mini dried shrimps. It is worth a try at least. Tuan is also sticky rice ball, which is a super filling breakfast option. It is usually stuffed with Util, pickled vegetables, floss, and scallions. I first had this in Taiwan, and really there's nothing to complain about this lah. Next up, we have 大饼, which is a form of Chinese pancake. The sweet ones have cane sugar added, while the savory ones have scallion. I went for a less commonly found type, which is the pepper and salt one. So these stores usually sell the 4 heavenly kings together, so why not just get another Util, right? Now that we've introduced the 4 heavenly kings, there's still a lot of other Shanghai breakfast options. Another common option is the Shoujo Bing, which is scallion pancakes. These flaky pancakes are folded with large amounts of fragrant scallions and oil before being fried. You can also choose to add other ingredients, and I chose to add an egg into mine. Next is Sheng Bao, which are pan-fried buns with pork filling. It was the first time that I had Sheng Bao, and I just couldn't believe that I've only tried it today. I heard that Xiao Long is super good, so I went to try it out, and really it was. You can also choose to add chili, which also adds to the flavor of the buns. This is another one of my favorites, which is Jian, also known as Chinese crepes. Legend has it that during the Three Kingdoms period, Zhuge Liang's soldiers lost their woks and couldn't feed themselves. Hence, Zhuge Liang came up with the idea of using shields over fire as replacement woks, as they cooked wheat flour batter to make Chinese crepes. This boosted the soldiers' morale and made them win the battle. And this is how Jian came about. You can choose to add a whole variety of ingredients into your crepe, ranging from hot dogs to pork floss and other vegetables. I loved it so much that I already ordered a few Jian takeouts to my home after that. Xiao Long Bao. Who doesn't love Xiao Long Bao, which are steamed soup dumplings? They don't need any intro, I guess. So I went for the original pork ones, but if you're feeling rich, you can always go for the prawn or the crab Xiao Long Baos. I went to the famous Jia Tang Bao at Huanghe Street, which is also a well-known Shanghai food street. I waited for 30 minutes, but I really think that this was one of the better Xiao Long Baos that I've had. Shoujo Bing, which are Chinese crispy pancakes. They are another form of pancakes which are fried, and then you can choose to add in fillings of your choice. Basically, they taste to me like Singapore's roti prata, just that you get to add stuff like sausages, shredded potato, and chicken into it. Bao Zi. I think this also needs no introduction.
一个菜包，
对，
一个花卷，
对，
还有呢，烤这鱼还有点辣的，
奶黄包还有馒头，
来馒头。
对。
This is also another common and extremely affordable breakfast option. The savory ones are either filled with meat or vegetables, or both, while the sweet ones have different types of custard or bean jam options, like your Dou Bao. This is the last one. I know this isn't a common Shanghai breakfast option, but it was one of my favorite Singapore breakfasts, so much that I had to come to China to find it. Chang, which are steamed rice rolls. But these aren't like your usual Singapore ones, but they also offer different types of fillings, ranging from pork to beef to prawns, and you also get to choose to add an egg to your chang fen. The chili was also quite good, and you can see that the skin is different from the usual ones that we've had in Singapore, and this one is a bit translucent. And of course, there's other common breakfast options in Shanghai, like guo tie, which is fried dumplings, or like Tuan, which are wonton in soup. The locals also have porridge or noodles with side dishes as breakfast foods too. That's all for this video. Let me know in the comments what's your favorite food and what I missed trying out. Please support by liking and subscribing for more China adventures. Bye!